everybody, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. I have a little show and tell. I have been collecting and gathering with hubby. Yesterday we had a day out and there's a few things that I want to share with you. I'm really excited, guys, just so that you know. A little of it, or quite a bit of it actually, was unplanned, but anyway, we'll just get into it. So the reason we went to town to go shopping, well actually we didn't go to town to go shopping, we went into town to pick up a couple of things. I put a couple of posts on Buy Swap Sell in my local area to see if I could get some more wallpapers. I really want to have a play with them and I've had trouble sourcing them. And I've put posts up before and I haven't been overly successful. And I decided I'd give it another go. And I've actually had some response and I'm super excited. So I picked up 2 lots yesterday and I just thought I'd share those with you. Now I'm hoping this is a very big roll, so I don't know how I will go getting it in camera. But it's so pretty. There's birds as well. Let's see if I can get the birdie in there. And it's a very soft, almost a cream colour, so it's super pretty. Anyway, so that was my first great treasure. And it's a very thick roll, like there's a lot of wallpaper there to play with, as you can see. So that was awesome. And it was free. Can I just say that? Like, I asked the lady how much she was interested in me paying for it, and she told me I could have it. So yay for me. Anyway, the next one, this lady also contacted me and she had these rolls of their border. I'll just make sure that's focusing. Their border wallpapers, and I haven't even opened them, guys. I got home yesterday and popped them away. I can see there's a little discoloration where the tape has been because they've been sitting for a while, but that is fine. So they may need a wipe over, I'm thinking, on the very outside too, but how beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. So again, she gave them to me. So I feel like that's actually upside down. Let me see. Oh yes, look at that. Anyway, how beautiful is that? I have no idea what I'm going to do with these, but I'm so excited to play. So I think I just mentioned again that the lady was more than happy for me to have them, and there's a lot on that roll as well, which was fabulous. So I've got lots to play with, but it turns out she had 3 rolls. So, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So, and I've had another lady contact me to say that she has some also, and I hope to pick that up in the next, well, I don't know how long it will be. It may be a few days yet, but oh my goodness, how exciting. So hubby and I did duck into the shops and I picked up, well, I actually have been looking for some more craft cardstock, and I've been looking and looking where I usually purchase it from. I love the brown card and I haven't had any luck finding it. And lucky I had hubby with me yesterday because I was going to stop looking and he found that one. So that was exciting. And then I do actually have some in my cupboard, but I've been looking to restock and I was getting nervous that I wasn't going to be able to source anymore. So, and I bought this. This was probably my big spend for the day. I bought this burlap stack paper pad, so I want to have a play with that. and see what I can create. I've been watching, oh my goodness, I think it's Shell. Just bear with me. I feel so bad. I meant to look before I turned the camera on. I could say what I think her name is, but I may get it wrong and I don't want to embarrass myself or upset her. She's been making the most amazing burlap and lace ephemera, and I did have it right, Shell Ratcliffe from the Ramblin' Crafter. And Shell has had a series that she's been running on burlap and lace embellishments, and she's totally inspired me. So I've been wanting to have a little play with that, and I did consider using, so I have burlap here, but it doesn't have the paper backing this has. I did actually open this in the shop with the shop's permission to check the back of it, because I had noticed that Shell wasn't using just your regular burlap. So as you can see, it's almost like a brown paper backing. So I'm not going to pull it right out of the packet right now, but I'm super excited to have a play with that. So I may have spent a little bit more on it than I would normally have liked to, but thank you, Shell, for the inspiration. I'm really looking forward to see what it does, what it adds to my journal. So that will be lots of fun. Okay, and then I thought our shopping was done. So hubby asked where we wanted to go to have a quick cuppa, and we were trying to decide, and he said, well, isn't there a coffee shop near the little shop that you like to go to find treasures? And I lit up. I was like, yes, but I didn't really think you'd want to go there because, you know, he gets a bit bored. I take my time when I'm browsing. Anyway, he is an enabler. Let me tell you, he is an enabler. So, oh my goodness, we went around. The little coffee shop we usually go to sadly was closed, but we did find another amazing little hidden treasure of a coffee shop. It had a beautiful bakery section, which was lovely. Anyway, so we got a coffee to go and headed off to indulge my passion. And bless his heart, I think he enjoyed it as much as I did. So I haven't really got any organisation to these. I haven't pulled them out of the packaging, out of the bag that they put them in, and they all need a wash. So that will be my next thing, but I just thought I'd share them before I go to do that. So it was a Salvation Army here in Australia that we went to, and they are a charity, and they have things donated and they sell them off. And I found these, well, actually, this was one of the things that hubby started going through before I did. So I can't even. So as you can see, this was 50 cents. And it does have a little discoloration. I'm not sure if that will come out in the wash. I'm hoping it does. But I am denied about this one, and I decided if it doesn't, the discoloration doesn't come out very well, I might throw it in some tea stain and see if I can tea stain it and just see how that comes out. And then I'm trying to do this with one hand, so I'll put the others down, might be easier. So this little one here is actually 2, and they were $1. Again, a little bit of discoloration. I'm hoping it will wash out, but I don't know how I'm going to use them yet, whether I'll cut these out or I haven't decided. But there were a couple like that with a very similar pattern. So I ended up getting all of those. I'm not sure if that's the right way up. Yep, I think it is. So that one was $1. I'm hoping you can, maybe I need to lift the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. I didn't want you to be too far away that you couldn't see very well. Okay, hopefully that will be a bit better view. Okay, so there's that one, and then another one, and the single ones were also marked at $1 each. Okay. And another one, and as you can see they're slightly different. They're a different color but the same pattern, and they're just so pretty. And then there's this little one here which was 50 cents. And this little embroidered one I just fell in love with. Again, discoloured, very sad, but I think with these things you have to expect a little bit of discoloration, a little bit of a mark there. I'm not sure how I'll use it, whether I'll cut pieces out of it and do that and perhaps use the edging separately. Not sure, but we'll give it a wash, see how it comes out. I may do a light tea stain on it. We'll wait and see, but there's a little bit of damage there. But super pretty, and I think that was 50 cents. So, and as I said, they haven't been washed yet, so they might freshen up quite well in the wash. I'm hopeful. Okay, and then, oh my goodness, you guys, so they actually have a fabric section, okay, and this was the first little piece that I found, little bundle, and it was $3 for all of that. So I went through their fabrics and found some really beautiful pieces. This really pretty yellow, it's almost a lemon, was $2 for this huge big bundle. So, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about these, you have no idea. And I've purchased fabrics from there before. So this beautiful piece, it's almost like, it almost has a Hessian look, like a burlap look. So it looks textured, but it doesn't feel textured. And it was $1 for this piece, and I just love it. So what else did I find? There's quite a few here, bear with me. So there's this piece here, which I think is similar to one in the first piece, first bundle, but $2 for this piece. And then I really fell in love with the colour of this. It was $1. And this colour spoke to me. So this was a little bit more expensive, this piece. It was $4, but look at the colour of that. So pretty. Just makes me feel excited about creating with it. And there was this little bundle here, so lots of neutral colours, which are definitely a go-to for me. And it was $1. So I couldn't leave it on the shelf. I mean, $1, guys. And then there's these, and these have a little bit of a shine to them, so I'm not sure. Shiny is not my thing, but I fell in love with the colour scheme of them and thought I might try try tea staining them and see how they come out, see if that will just tone down a little bit. And again, $1. So if you have a shop near you that sells secondhand things, just check them out and see if they do fabrics, because seriously, the amount of fabric I have got in these bundles is amazing and ridiculous all at the same time. Like, so much to work with here. Look at this. What's the price on that? $1. Can you see that? $1 for all of that. And then there's this bundle here. I fell in love with this fabric on the top. It's quite stiff, has quite a texture to it. I don't even know what you'd liken it to, but I loved it. It was $3 for the bundle. And this one here. Just beautiful. That one was $2. And it looks like there's a little bit of a dust mark. I'm hoping will come out in the wash. If it doesn't, I can always cut that strip and throw it out. I really won't be wasting very much, but look at that. So pretty. So I was super excited about those. Oh, and I turned around. I was looking at the fabrics at one stage, and I turned around and hubby was looking at a container of rulers. So I don't know if you remember, he made me a tear ruler. This one here. And I was thinking I would like one with a slightly more jagged edge. So he spotted the rulers and decided that he might be able to make me some more. Bless his heart. So that was really funny. And then I had a look at a couple of other pieces, and I was all but done. Like, I was thinking I had been very lucky to pick up what I had picked up and was ready to walk out and pay for my items. And I turned around and hubby is down on the ground, pretty much under the cupboard. Oh, there was one more piece of fabric, sorry. This one here didn't actually have a price on it, and I think they only ended up charging me like 50 cents for it, which I was super excited about. I feel like I'm getting closer to the camera, guys. My stack is very high at the moment. But I fell in love with this, and this is part of the reason. Look at the edging on this. It's actually super soft where it's frayed. Slightly thicker, but I just loved the way it frayed. So I think they charged me 50 cents for this big piece. It's almost like a, I was going to say canvas, but canvas isn't right. Almost like a linen, I think. I'm not a sewer, so I'm not totally up on fabrics, but that's kind of what it feels like. So that's super pretty, and again in the neutrals, which, as you know, I am a huge fan. Sorry, I'm just trying to pop it back in the bag so I can have it ready to take up and wash. Anyway, so I turned around and I was about to say to hubby, you know, I've finished looking. If you want to head off, that's fine. And here he is under the cupboard. And I've looked a bit closer, and bless his heart, he found more treasures. So I'm just packing these away so I can uncover what I want to show you next. Sorry guys. Okay, so what did he show me first? He'd actually pulled out this. So this big project book, it's marked at $1, and when I opened it up, it's got lined pages with a blank page on the opposite side. And I thought, $1, I could tea stain those and fold them in half, and they could go into a journal and be a complete page. So that made me really happy. So I picked that up and said, yes, I'll have that, thank you. And then he found another one. So I ended up coming home with two. They're not complete books, just ignore the price on it because that's not what they charged. So that was a really awesome find. And then he was flicking away and he showed me this. And he said, I'm really not sure if you can use this. Now, I really love the colour. It was $2. And I opened it up. And I went, oh, brown paper, how pretty. And then I looked at this paper here and I went, I really, really love that. Anyway, so I looked at this tape here where it had been tried to pull off. Somebody had tried previously and I wasn't sure if I could use it. And I thought to myself, it's probably all the way through it. I'm not sure, so I'll leave it. And I popped it back on the shelf. And hubby picked it back up and he flicked through it and he said it's really only, there's quite a lot of pages in here that don't have those tapes on them, which I didn't realise because I'd gone to the back of the book and there's tape in there. So I ended up taking it and I don't know what I will use this. It's almost transparent, but it's almost like frosted glass. So I haven't decided how I will utilise that. Let's see if I can bring it closer. You can see the texture on there. So I haven't decided how I would utilise it, but it's really, really pretty. And I may even be able to use the album cover once I take this plastic off to create a little journal out of, which I think will be really beautiful. So that was really fun. And then there was this little book here. It's an exercise book for 50 cents. And when I opened it up, the pages are sewn in. If I can find the middle of the signature. Why is it that they never open to the middle? Some books do and some just don't. So there we go. So the pages are sewn in. So if I tea stain this, I can cut the pages out and have a complete piece, tea stain it, and my lined paper will actually be the right way up in my journal. So sorry about the focus, guys. Forgot to check. I'm used to my other recording device having an autofocus, but this one doesn't seem to, so I need to be really vigilant with it. Really sorry about that. So yeah, so I can cut the papers out and have a complete piece again to put into a journal so that my lines are the right way around for writing, which is really exciting. And there's quite a lot of paper in this book. So that was an awesome find and it was 50 cents. And then there was this little pad of graph paper. There's not a huge amount of graph paper in there, but it was only 50 cents. And it's, I think, a foolscap. Oh no, A4. It looks really tall. So I'm thinking I can fold that in half also. And because it's grid, it doesn't really matter which way around it goes. It will be perfectly okay for journaling either way. So that was super fun. And then there was this little book here, and I believe it was the same. I believe the signatures are sewn in. Yes, they are. So I can do the same thing with that one, and it again was only 50 cents for quite a bit of journaling paper in that one as well. And then the last little find, as if I hadn't had enough already, was this little paper pack. So there is lots and lots and lots of paper. Look at the discoloration of this, would you? How incredible is that? And there's another paper pad there. I haven't haven't pulled these out yet, but so much paper in one little bundle, and I think they only charged me, oh gosh, I think it was 50 cents, but it may have been $1. But definitely got value for money. So that's the end of my finds, everybody. And like I said, I feel really, really lucky, really excited. So much value for money. I can't believe people have given me the wallpapers to play with for free. I feel so excited about that and incredibly grateful. And I can't wait to craft with you all and share what we're going to do with all of these little treasures. Anyway, for now I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like if you like what you see on my channel, on my video, and subscribe if you like what you see on my channel so that you don't miss any videos. And happy crafting, everybody. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.